Andrade pointed out on the Occult Eye stream that she, like, whenever the stream starts, she has no idea what to do with her hands, so she's always just kind of like...
Yeah, that's what we all do, right?
Yeah.
You'd be more fancy with it and be like, hello. You know?
Jazz hands. But we're here! Hi! We are back with bells. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just jump right back into it, because, oh boy, were things happening. First things first, though, Streamlabs, fuck. We're off to a really good start.
I was about to say, are we sponsored? Are we sponsored?
Just like turn it off and then like restart it. Like, okay, let's just do this again.
Okay, legitimately, I did do that. So if the stream seemed like it was off for a second, it's because it was.
Whoops.
We're doing fine. Okay. Everything's fine.
Wow, starting the day off with advantage too. Thank you, Pixel. So Cordial,
nice.
Advantage going on.
Yes. So everyone who played Streamloots last week, you literally saved lives. I'm not kidding. I don't think that the ladies would have made it out except for chat. So thank you, everybody.
Truth.
Just have to, you know. I mean, I also got some advantages. Thank you, Pixel. So I'm not salty about it at all. It's fine.
Wow.
No, I'm not actually. I'm not actually an adversarial DM, I swear. I am. It's fine. Anyway, so Streamloots.
Red as chat. Thank you for wanting us to live, because our DM may not.
Hey,
not sure. Jury's out on that. Not quite sure.
You're fine. Everyone's fine. You just short rested. You're totally fine. So Streamloots work in much the same way as channel points, except that I guess I should put the thing in chat.
Yay!
Except that they are a lot more interesting, and I did that incorrectly. It's fine. That's I forgot the S on the end of that. It's totally fine. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. I don't know if people can tell.
We are proficient now.
But Streamloots, yes. So Streamloots work much in the same way as channel points do, except that they are more interesting, more fun. We can do a lot more stuff with them, and they help support the content creation that we do, which we really, really appreciate. So go ahead, click there. It'll take you. Make sure that you're getting the health. I don't know if we have any other packs that are active right now, but just make sure that you get the Hell's Bells pack, which is the game that we are currently playing. And you can influence the stream in a lot of ways, as we found out last week.
Can we
save some lives?
Are we able to use any packs for ourselves?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's random. You don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pixel has given everybody in the party advantage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pixel.
Thank you.
I really did my vocal warm-ups today. So red leather, yellow leather,
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Ooh, and I got advantage. Thanks, Pixel. I so appreciate it.
Pixel, why for you do this?
Saboteur.
Because I'm so cute. Look at
You're cute.
She did this because Vanessa is about to be spending this entire time RPing as my parents, who love me and want to send us on our way and need good advantage for that.
Very, yeah,
perfect advantage for that.
All right, so now we've done Streamloots. Super quick recap. So last time, somebody failed a wisdom save and was beset on all sides by enemies while visiting Cordial's family, which of course is a big old no-no. You do not attack Cordial's mom. It's she was real big mad, and they all did, through their combined effort and a little bit of luck and a lot of bit of help, they did manage to defeat both of the Abishai and all of the little demons that were coming around and throwing their tail spines at them, which left them quite a bit worse for the wear. After managing to defeat these otherworldly entities, they spoke with Cordial's dad and Agafi, who is an ancient silver dragon that is staying with, Cordial's family, who unfortunately did not hear the fighting because they're not paying attention to anything. They're like so deep in their work that they're just like,
that's why.
So after some discussion about trying to figure out how they could potentially hide Sambra, if they could potentially destroy these necklaces, they are currently working on it. And the girls decided to take a nap because they were very tired and in pretty rough shape. So I believe that is where you guys had talked about potentially going to visit the souls. To see if they could do anything about hiding Sambra, but I believe where we left off the episode was nap time. So, you guys have taken a short rest. In Cordial's room, you were all just passed the fuck out. Sambra managed to mend some of the windows that had been broken during the fight. So, I believe we said 12 windows of the windows that had been broken, which is a fair few, It looks pretty good. And so you guys awaken from probably a pretty decent nap because you all were probably feeling pretty messed up there. What would you like to do?
I know I would like to roll some hit die right now, so I'll be doing that.
I think I already did that.
I just did that
For sure.
because
I did it last time.
that fight got too real. Just
I
for
ended
anybody
up-
who wasn't here, just to
Cordial
give you some
almost
context
died. It's fine.
as to how that fight went. The only reason that Cordial is not like dead right now is because I rolled a nat 20 on a death save. But
Which I demanded. So, to be
yes,
fair.
and I was grateful for that. She did the requisition, put in all the correct paperwork. I'm a level 11 cleric, which means I have like 17 spell slots, and right now I only have 5 left, and they're level 1 and a couple level 2.
Yep.
Like this is
Was
what
no
we
joke.
did. Like
Yeah.
6 level out, 5 level out, 4th, 3rd out.
Yeah.
And your
This
girl
is how
over
this
here
fight
was
went. We were living on literally a cleric's
Living
prayer.
on the
like
edge.
a word. And for your cleric to do that, that's dangerous. And then your girl over here was cut down from 79 hit points down to 17. So it was intense, y'all.
Yeah. I think even
It
Zashu's at like half hit points, which still is a
Ooh.
lot, but still.
Nico
It's
took
fine.
a grand total of no damage.
Well,
She was
nice.
because
in you were
was
hanging out in the
charmed.
orchard or whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I ADD zoned out and then remembered what I was doing.
We
It happens
that's
sometimes.
at
Very
least
on
if our cleric dies, at least we have our bard to sing our eulogy at the end of the
Oh,
day. So
yes,
She's
but
in the
that's
room,
That's probably something that Cordial wants to do when she's done with her nap. So I rolled my hit points, or I rolled some hit die, and I'm back up to 53 of 69. So like not bad, much better than I was. And I think in game like flavor wise, I'm just gonna say that that's because like they took some of the like nicer like specialty magic pastries that like they keep below the counter, and she was like, "No, these are mine today. We need them." So that's my in-game flavor for hit dice. But Cordial is very well aware that her mom just watched her die in combat, and that's probably like
Unconscious.
not a fun feeling. So she's gonna go check on her and see like how she's doing emotionally, because Vayana was not particularly helpful during that fight, and that's not her fault, but it does things to you.
So you go and leave the room and find your mom, who is sipping some tea down in the sitting room, reading a book. And she sees you come in. She's like, "Oh, hello, sweetie. Are you feeling better?"
Yeah, the nap helped, and I got into the pantry a little bit. Sometimes it's what you gotta do.
Well, if
Speaking of
anything
which,
called for it.
yeah. So how are you?
She kind of like closes the book and takes off her glasses and does that very like professorial thing where she's like clearly gonna like expound a little bit. She's like, well, I was very frightened and I froze. I should have run. I shouldn't have put you in the predicament of having to choose between saving me and saving your friends. And I'm sorry.
No, you can't blame yourself for that, Mom. It's not like, I mean, you don't have any experience with this. You don't have any training. This is not what you do. You guys make pastries and coffee and tea and read books. This isn't your job.
No, I'll admit that I feel very out of my depth. And I don't... You do this every day?
Well, no, because sometimes we have to travel between... It's complicated. It feels like every day, if I'm being honest. It didn't used to be. Between you and me and the doorpost, we've had some run-ins with Tiamat, and I'm pretty sure that she's the one that keeps sending these demons after us. And I think she's got Sambra's number, which is why we were talking about maybe some way to, like, I don't know, like cloak her or something so that this doesn't happen anymore, because it's getting more and more and more.
I'm sorry, you said Tiamat, right?
Yeah, I did. You know, just like how yesterday or this morning, or maybe 3 months ago, I don't know, time is weird because everything sucks.
Because we're playing D&D.
But remember when you were just like, oh yeah, so you might totally be related to the dragon that created the whole world, because it turns out that I adopted you and never said anything about that. So anyway, yeah, how you were just like that, this is me telling you that we're going to have to deal with Tiamat.
That is fair. That is fair. Well...
Also, I think I did mention it before, but it was probably real fast.
I may not have had time to process. Yes. Well, how else can we help? I mean, your father's trying to figure out how to destroy that necklace, but...
Well, that's a really good start. I think the two things that we really need at this moment is we need to figure out a way to hide ourselves from being scryed on, and we need to figure out how to get up to where Zashri's mom is in the mountains.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I might be
There's
able
not
to
a
help.
teleport thingy up there.
No, I believe that the closest one is in deep water. You could probably use that and walk.
Yeah, I think that's what we were thinking too. The hard part is they're nomadic and they could be anywhere, I guess.
Well, let me see what I have in stock. And she's going to walk out to the front and sort of start shuffling through some cakes and like in the kitchen and sort of looking through all of her ingredients and stuff. Just, you know, she's very organized. So she's sort of like going through and taking things off the shelves and putting them back and looking at things like, oh no, that's not right. That's not right. Well, I might be able to come up with something that could hide you from a scrying eye, but it would only last for 24 hours, so you'd probably have to take some with you. It'll probably take me a day to concoct it, so...
Hey, Eric, thanks for the raid.
Oh, hi! But I should be able to I could probably have it done actually in a couple of hours. In terms of transport, you may ask your father. He might have something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can talk to him next. Okay. I don't mean to seem like I don't care about what's happening here, because obviously I do. This is my home. But we can't stay to help fix this. We have to go.
No, of course you can't. You do, and probably sooner rather than later.
So, yeah, if you could get started on the thing. I have an errand I need to run, and then hopefully I'll be back soon, and then pretty much right after that, we might just have to go right then.
Okay.
And that's probably for the better, because if we don't, then this might just keep happening, and then Sambra's going to be here trying to mend windows like that's going to fix anything for the rest of our lives.
Yes, I know. All right, well, let me get started. Please be safe.
Yeah, of course. I would say always, but I think that we both know that that is not true. But we try really hard.
I'll take your word for it. And
Also, I do
eyes
just want to
on-
say for the record that that was like a really bad one. Like that doesn't happen all the time. We do get in fights a lot. I will admit we get in fights a lot, but it's not normally like that kind of fight. So it's not. It probably seems like way worse than it is. Probably.
Okay. I will take your word for that.
And she's kind of thinking back, because usually Cordial doesn't personally get hit in a lot of their fights, but we've had people go down, we've lost people, we've gained people. She was kidnapped and trafficked in Avernus. She's kind of like, things that they dealt with had explosions, entire towns after them, and Tiamat tried to kill him a couple times, and she's like, well, I mean, yeah, anyway, not every fight is like that, but it can... I'll be really glad to be home when this is over.
Of course. And she, wraps you up in a really big, tight hug. Of course.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. I'll get started on this right away.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've got... I've got 5 spell slots left. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on her. To make her super smart when she's working on things for us.
All right.
And
What is
lasts,
that? That gives
an hour.
advantage
It's-
on intelligence checks?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's for her. Cordial would know this. For her, it's intelligence, right? She's like wizardy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give her Fox's Cunning, and that's advantage on intelligence checks. So when she's making whatever it is she's going to make for us, she'll have advantage on putting it together.
All right.
So, now I'm down to 4 spell slots total. And she looks tired. She's like, okay, I got some errands to run, and I got someone I need to talk to, but I'll be back soon. I love you. Be good.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll see you soon.
And just kind of walks out of the room. So tired.
All right. And what is everybody else doing at this point? You guys have woken from your nap. Cordial has gone downstairs ostensibly to talk to her family. So what is everybody else doing?
Mending.
Okay.
Still sleeping.
Snacking. Bacon.
Okay.
She was a tired baby. She was
Yeah,
lit
you
tired.
have a point of exhaustion. Oh,
Yes.
quick question. When you wake up from being 0 hit points, do you have a point of exhaustion? That's sometimes a number roll.
I don't think so.
Okay. You see how often I go down. As a cleric, I should know these things.
All good. And what's Miko doing?
So Mika would have started by, waking up, probably going outside to tune her guitar a little bit. And she'll be doing her morning scales and everything, working on, dexterity and making sure she, has everything down. But about halfway through, she's going to kind of pause and just kind of look at the strings for a bit. And she's like, I've been doing this every single day for as long as I know. And she's slowly going to put her guitar away, and instead she will take out Claret, her sword, and she's going to start doing just kind of practice drills.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 2 melee attacks.
2 melees? That's
Yeah.
standard.
2 melee attack rolls.
What I did over there. First one is going to be 22 to hit.
All right.
Second one is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Awesome. Yeah, so you are practicing and it really feels like you're getting stronger. Like you are becoming much better at handling the sword. You're a little rusty. Like it's not something that you've done in a really long time, but once you kind of knock the dust off, it's like you get in a good flow. You're able to it feels really good. All right.
Lunara didn't like it when I took the sword out around the house, so I was like...
Put that thing away. At which point, I think everyone except for... No, because Sambra's on the main floor. So everybody who's still in the house... So Cordial has left, but everybody who's still in the house hears this kind of noise coming from the workshop.
Zashi's eyes flash open, I'm up. What was that?
I think if Cordial were there, she probably wouldn't even have noticed it because that's so
normal.
I imagine Cordial's dad as very similar to Belle's dad from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes. Yeah.
So 100%. Sometimes there's just a little explosion and there's soot everywhere. Sometimes that's just how life is.
Oh my god.
Fair.
Right. Are we doing anything?
I don't know. Cordy, do we want to check your dad again?
Yeah, could we have tell where it was coming from?
You don't.
Yeah,
get
it definitely
answer,
seems.
anyway.
Yeah, it seems like it's coming from the back of the house.
Would Miko have heard that from outdoors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Loud.
Cool.
Yeah,
I feel like Miko's stress levels are pretty high. Her regular is pretty low, and after combat it's pretty high. So she'll beeline over that way and just make sure they're okay. Make sure it's not a
Zashi falls out of bed and lumbers that way, probably slowly.
Oh my god, I want you. Okay, I would like you to roll Zashri a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Oh no!
This is so mean.
No.
Okay, I think saving throws are still normal. It's just regular skill checks are a disadvantage, right? For 1 point of exhaustion.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. That is a 21.
21? Okay. You managed to avoid tripping over your now incredibly long hair that has become slightly undone.
Right. Oh no.
As you've been tossing and turning in bed. You're kind of like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Can I just cut this off? Is it going to grow back? What's the deal?
As you manage to hoist it over your shoulder and barrel down the stairs.
Oh, she wraps it around her, it's like a scarf now,
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
She's on the struggle bus. It's fine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So Miko and Zashri, you guys get to the entrance of Cornelius's workshop. There is a small amount of smoke still curling from under the door. What would you like to do?
Knock, knock, knock.
The door like flies open and you see Cornelius just covered in soot, and he looks at you, and so he's probably a little bit shorter than you. He's pretty tall. And so he manages to, like, he sees you and he's like, "Oh goodness," and gives you a big hug.
Oh goodness! Hi.
I've done it.
Okay.
I think Zashri was like passed out on the floor during this entire interaction.
Oh my god.
Right before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably.
She just kind of. Miko's here. Is that right?
Yeah, Miko is there.
She just
Yeah.
kind of looks at Miko like.
Miko just has like the sword out, and she's just like, okay.
Oh, you don't have to. No, nothing bad has happened. You can put that down. It's
What did you
absolutely
do?
fine. I destroyed that necklace.
Hey,
It
Vanessa.
was a lot of work.
This might be a good time to tell you that a Trixie Truffle has just been played on Cornelius.
Oh,
What?
Oh
It's
no! It's a five.
Hilarious.
I love the chat too.
Alright,
On who?
I-
Your dad? What?
Yo, Dad. Let's see. I think I put it.
You know,
in
the
the
innocent
now.
inventor, the innocent bumbling inventor. Why not?
5.
Look,
the
he's
irresistible
destroying
urge.
because
Destroying
this would be
cursed
like
relics
a side
has
effect
to
to
have some sort of magical aftershock, right?
That's fair.
Fair. Yeah, fair. Apparently, it is the uncontrollable urge to dance. So, Zashri, as he's giving you a hug and Miko, you're pointing this sword at him, he just suddenly starts like tapping his feet. He's like, "I've done it, I've done it, I've done it," and is like dancing in circles while Agafi is still sitting at the workbench covered in soot and looks very unamused.
Zashri's also unamused because she's still like very tired. It's just like, where's Cordial?
Oh gosh. Okay.
What's
yeah.
happening right
Did
now? I
Cordial,
can't-
both Cordial and Sambra hear that at all? Hear the
So Cordial is gone. She's gone to go run some errands.
Okay.
So she is not there.
Miko
but
is, like,
Sambra definitely heard
double-checking.
the explosion.
Miko's
Okay.
double checking like her like stance and everything to make sure she didn't accidentally cast Otto's irresistible dance.
She's like, wait, oops, is that me?
Did I do that?
She's just like, what? Why is this happening to me right now?
Sambra, I think, has had enough experience with Cordy's family to know that, oh, well, it hopefully, I mean, as long as there's no, like, prolonged screaming, like, it should be all right. So she casually comes down the hallway and then kind of, like, pushes the door open a little bit and then sees this happening, and it's like, okay, is everything okay? Are we all right? Like, what's happening?
Do you have any pocket bacon?
Girl.
Thank you.
Who you asking? There you go. What? Yeah, are you okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, he
Looking
did the
at, like,
thing.
that,
He did the
Cordy's
thing.
dad, like,
Yeah.
Well, so it turns out that what you need, he's still jumping up and down and dancing all around. It turns out that what you need is a hammer that is imbued with some of the magic of the celestial plane. But it's very specific magic. I have made such a thing for you. And he points to you, Zashri. I believe that you are probably the only one who can wield this. I actually just accidentally dropped it. So, it's fine.
Oh.
I love him so much.
I love him so much too. You made something for me?
Yes, well, to be fair, I didn't actually make it for you. I made it, sort of by accident, but it worked, but the only person that could carry it is probably you, because you're very large and muscular, which I am not any of those things, so I accidentally dropped it on the necklace, which was on the floor, but you can probably aim and hit things with it, not like me. My foot hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need some healing? Are you okay?
I think I'm quite fine. I'm yes, I am absolutely definitely fine. I just okay, come here.
Yeah, can I see it? can I have this? She points to her celestial great axe, and she's like, "This is pretty sweet, though. But I do want to see that. I want to see it." She's
All
like
right.
struggling because she's tired. She's like, "Yeah, and definitely want to see that new hammer thing." Cool.
All right. So as you come in, you see that on the floor is this giant warhammer that is just kind of glowing. The head of the hammer is just glowing. And it like it looks very normal other than the glowing head, but it's like huge. It's massive.
Whoa.
Like, it looks like
Awesome.
it could do some damage. Yeah.
Goes to-
Okay. Yeah, so when you go to hold it, it feels almost warm in your hands a little bit. And as you sort of like hold it, you can feel that it's like almost like vibrating.
Sambra casts thaumaturgy to have like just this little heavenly spotlight come out of absolutely nowhere and like just just like gentle celestial like dust falling like. Sastri, I didn't think that you could possibly get any cooler, but you have.
I know, right? Whoa.
So this is a celestial warhammer. I'm sorry, I forgot. I wrote all the stats down, but I forgot to actually create this in D&D Beyond, so I will do that for you.
Okay.
But it is a +2 warhammer, except instead of D8 damage, it's D10.
Okay.
And once per long rest, you can use it to cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, that's cool.
Even when you're raging.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Casting spells while raging. Badass.
Yeah. It also, if it does hit one of these, any sort of object that is imbued with this necromantic energy, it will shatter it.
It will shatter the hammer. It will shatter the object.
It'll shatter the stone.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
So
Excellent.
Does it?
Slam, bam, bam.
The question is it canon in this world now that every time you destroy one of these necklaces, you must dance?
we'll see.
Stands to reason.
I'm like, meanwhile, throughout this whole description, her dad is
Sasha
just
does
doing,
like the Macarena. She's like,
meanwhile, her dad is probably doing like river dance, like da, 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 da. So fun.
Oh my god. All right. So. Cordy, what you doing?
I think she gets most of the way down the road to where she's going before she goes, Beans, I promised I wouldn't do this by myself. Okay, shoot. And then goes back.
yeah. I was about to say, you're going through it by yourself, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like she's been doing this, not her whole life, obviously, but her whole adult life, this is like how things work. So it's just recently that she's like, okay, we need the buddy system now. So I don't think it even occurred to her until she got all the way, not all the way there, but like most of the way there before she was like, okay. And then went back.
All right.
So she's just going to pop her head in the door real fast and be like, hey, Migo, can I borrow you for a sec? Yep. You know,
Nico
the
is
only one of
mid-talking.
us who's not super exhausted and or like cursed or whatever.
Yeah,
Fair
no.
points. Fair points. All. Yeah.
So as we're walking out, she's just, I wanted to go see Ia and see if maybe the souls had anything that could help with like keeping us covered from being scryed on. And then I remembered that I promised that I wouldn't do it by myself. which probably it's for the best. This is why we promised this, because that's important. But if you could come with me, then that would be great.
For sure. Have you communicated with them at all since you guys last interacted?
No. Also, we haven't been in town at all.
Fair.
But I mean, like, they probably know that we were up visiting the Suit of Blood. So, like, that's kind of a normal thing when people move around. You check in and see if they're actually who they say they are.
Okay.
But they also, as far as I know, we're all on good terms, probably.
Okay. As long as you're comfortable.
I'm not, but I think that this will be the best thing to do, so that's what we're doing.
And Miko's gonna stop walking for a second and put her hand on Cordial's shoulder and go like, look, kid, you've been through a whole lot worse than talking to a previous employer a little awkwardly for a minute. And she's gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Cordial.
All right. You got that Bardic.
That's true. Most people's previous employers are not. Yep, you're right. Okay, let's go.
Right,
so we are just gonna go to the initial like bar area and just kind of sit and order drinks at the bar area. She's not gonna try and go in the back, but just kind of like talk to the barkeep and ask about Ia specifically, but they're not like giving up weapons or anything. She's just sitting at the bar. Probably gets her apple cider. Double shot of apple. You know, it's been that kind of day.
Yeah. Put some extra apple in it. It's been a long day.
It's got like an extra shot of like maple syrup or something.
Yeah, maybe extra cinnamon, who knows.
Like a little cinnamon stick. Make it strong. Give me the strong stuff.
I wish I had that right now.
That does sound really good.
Taught Sunday school this morning, and one of the little kids got to my drink before I could get to her because I waddle now, and it takes me a long time to get up out of a chair. So I didn't even get my full coffee because obviously once a child that is like not related to you takes a sip of your drink, you're like, okay, well this is done forever now. So
yep.
How old was this child, by the way?
Like 4.
No! Oh God.
So she didn't know.
No, but like a 4-year-old is their incubators. You do not. None of that is going near your mouth.
So like. This kind of thing happens. It was iced coffee, so it was like in a straw cup. Like I get it when you're little. Like I'm not mad, but I'm like,
just disappointed.
Yeah,
I pity her parents. Oh my gosh, somebody's must have been bouncing off the walls for hours after that. Are you kidding?
I know, right?
Let's not get them hooked.
How much did she actually drink? Was it like 1 sip, or was it like she was going out?
It was like a sip.
Okay.
I think she thought that it was her drink, and then when it tasted like coffee, she was like, no! And made a really cute face, and then didn't want it. But then I also didn't want it, but I did want it, but I was like, this is not worth it. Nope. I'm too pregnant for you to get me sick. Anyway, all that to say, I also need a double shot of my apple cider right now.
Also, real quick, Sambra, you have like 1,500 advantages, so feel free to use those whenever you feel like
those
it.
On your freaking wisdom saves, man.
Yes,
advantage rich.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Blessings on your house. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, as you're sitting at the bar, the bartender, you mentioned Ian, the bartender goes and sort of like slips, what you know to be into the downstairs area. And a minute or two later, you see Ia come up and she looks at you and her eyes go huge and she grabs you by the arm and drags you out the front door.
Hi, nice to see you too.
What are you doing here?
I came to talk to you.
Oh my God, you can't be here. You are in so much trouble. Oh my God, Melania.
First off, yes, but second,
Did you
what are
try
you
to
talking
kill
about?
somebody in Deepwater?
To be way more specific than that, please.
There was like a rich guy in Deepwater that was like working with the guild up there, and you tried to kill him.
First of all, screw that guy. That guy is like trying to help take over the world. No, Ia, listen to me. That guy is part of a conspiracy who's trying to turn all tieflings into like mind slaves. So I don't even feel bad about that, and you probably shouldn't either, because last time I checked, you're also a tiefling.
But you are.
And by the way, you're welcome for not being a mind slave right now.
Oh my God, Cordial, you don't know. You're like wanted.
Okay, here's the thing, Ia. I do know I'm wanted. This guy is so far down on my list that I don't even know what his name is. I need you to understand that right now. The top of here, Ia. It's been a long time since we've had us time to just sit and chat, and I miss you. And honestly, like, girl time sounds awesome right now, but just to give you kind of like a taste of what it is that we're doing at the moment, Tiamat is not at the top of my list right now.
What
Tiamat
have you been getting
is not at the top
into?
of my list. That's what I'm saying, hun. I'm real busy. I love you. I miss you. I'm so glad you're safe.
Miko elbows Cordial, like, softly, after, like, way too long, and she goes, Azarian.
That's the guy. He deserved way more smackdown than what we were able to give him. Mm-hmm. And I've learned a couple things since then, and if I ever see him again, it's going to be different. Which is not normally how Cordial talks. But
yeah, Ia actually looks a little bit like, oh, shit, okay.
And Miko's just kind of like, I hope he rips his favorite pants.
That is a curse to wish upon somebody.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope my dad invents Legos so that he'll step on one. Like,
miraculously later that day, he does in fact rip his favorite pants.
Say the additional vicious mockery there.
All right.
May he
the legendary Stream Loots card.
Yeah.
Mildly inconvenience the BBEG.
To death. Until he dies.
Gaskedal rips his favorite shirt.
May he develop a late-in-life dairy intolerance.
So say we all.
Wow.
So say we all.
Like, how do you program in the latent pettiness in it? Like, later life intolerance. Amazing.
So,
right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of what, him. The point is, we got a lot going on, and can you just give me like the fantasy Twitter version of what's going on that you're talking about?
Give you the cliff notes? Yeah, sure. She's like, yeah, I mean, well, so after you guys left, like not too long, I think after you guys left, Melania was like really pissed off about something, and I didn't like ask her about it because like I didn't want to be in her crosshairs, but I heard her talking to there was that woman who would come by periodically, and she was there the day that you guys left after you guys went to like go to those archives and
she's
get
super bad news, by the way. Please continue.
Well, I kind of figured she hasn't showed up since since Melania was all pissed off about something, and I had just heard them whispering that like you were causing a lot of trouble and that there was a guy up in Deepwater that like you tried to murder, and that like he was working with the guild up there, and like that they were really pissed off because now they couldn't take over the like merchant district or something. I don't know, some stuff got burnt down and they were trying to like rebuild it and kind of take over, and now they couldn't do that because the guy was all pissed off at them because you got involved. Like, I don't know, it sounded really bad. I thought you were dead.
I might have been at some point. It's complicated, I don't know.
It's all a little fuzzy.
Look, all the people that you're talking about right now are part of a really, quite frankly, ridiculous conspiracy to help an archfiend, like, take over the whole world. So, take everything that they say and feel with a grain of salt, and also know that I really don't feel bad about it, okay? And I wasn't even trying to kill that guy. I was trying to talk to him, and then he was a dick.
I wasn't even fucking trying to kill that guy. Well,
You'd know if
okay.
I was trying to kill someone, Ia.
I mean, I guess I would.
Sorry, I'm real cranky. A bunch of demons just like attacked my family's place, and the whole place is trashed, and they tried to kill my mom and also are after my friends, and this is not even the first attack, and it's like 10:30 in the morning. Okay? Look. A lot has happened since the last time I talked to you. I value our friendship. I genuinely, sincerely do, and I do not mean to just use you for things, I promise. But I'm busy and I can't stay at this moment, but I need you to see if the souls have anything that can cloak someone from being scryed on. I need this from you, please.
Okay. I can try.
And then one day, if I don't die, or if I do die but come back, or whatever, if I, eventually make it, then I'll come back here and we can have donuts and I'll explain the whole thing. But, I can't right now, okay?
I mean, I understand. You're like a wanted person. Of course you can't.
So here's the other thing, Ia. Do you know that you're part of an organization that, traffics people and steals things? Because that's also, not ideal. So, being wanted by this organization doesn't necessarily mean the same thing to me that it probably would have, a couple months ago. And, well, I've had time to think about that, and you should probably think about it, too.
I mean, okay. I will, I guess.
Miko, in a really, really hushed voice, goes oh, and then realizes how it's, situationally inappropriate considering the gravity of this, and, quietly just returns to her beverage, just, beeline.
Yeah. For everyone in the audience who was not here for this particular backstory, Ia is Cordial's best childhood friend who grew up with her in the Souls. And we found out that Ia was actually paid to keep an eye on her and was not originally trying to be friends with her. So this conversation is in the context of Cordial knowing their whole relationship is a lie, but still wanting to be friends with her anyway. And also having, half a fuck left to give at that point, and that's it. And she's really trying to hold on to it.
And she's gonna look at you and kind of look at Miko and be like, okay, well, let me see what I can find. I'll come by your house in an hour or two, okay?
That would be great.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything for it, like payment or trade or something. I don't know. If you can get one of them, cool. If you can get 4 of them, that's perfect. Whatever them is, I don't even know it. I don't even do that kind of magic. But that would be great. We'll be at the house. Careful when you get there. There's glass all over the place because, like I said, we just got attacked by demons. So, okay. I love you. Be good. Thank you so much. I got a jet. Bye.
Okay, I will. Bye.
And while leaving, Miko is going to kind of slam her empty glass on the counter and look at Ia and just be and then look at the bartender. And to the bartender, she just goes, mine's on her tab, and walk out. For the record, Miko was just drinking water.
Still, though. You get her.
Still.
She's kind of oh, fuck, okay. All right. So, do you guys leave? Ia looks pretty dejected, honestly. She's kind of fuck. You can see that she's definitely kind of rethinking a lot of things.
She should.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys heading back to the house?
Yep.
Okay.
See, everything would be fine. I mean, I guess I say that, but I also didn't know that we were wanted criminals. I guess I didn't realize the extent that Azarian was working with them before. Well, also, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest, I don't really care about that.
I mean, Deepwater Reach only goes so far. Right, DM? Right, DM? Right, DM?
Well, it's not. It's so
Roll a history
the
check.
problem is not Deepwater. The problem is the guild because they're kind of connected.
14.
So if I made Melania upset, then that's the people here too.
So Miko, as you're thinking about it, you're like going over sort of, the traveling that you've done and what you remember about everything. And, you're like, actually, yeah, I guess Deepwater, they're kind of like a point of entry or places into the Wesverlin area. And so the Merchants Guild up there is like really well connected and can probably stir up a decent amount of trouble if they feel it's
We're not
necessary.
going to be able to export any brews up that way. Lunara's going to be a little upset.
It's fine, I'm sure. All right, so you guys make it back to the house. I would say that probably that took you probably like an hour and a half between, the conversation and the walking and everything like that. So you get back. Zashri and Sambra, what are you doing when they return about an hour later?
She's definitely playing with her new hammer, swinging it around, doing hammer things,
Probably
Zashri?
helping like with a mage hand, almost like those machines, those automatic machines that kind of shoot out the baseball and then you have to crack it up.
Yeah.
So she's with the mage hand, like
A little to the
ready,
left.
ready, go.
So, if I were to abridge what you all just said, would you say it's hammer time?
It's hammer. But stop.
There it is.
It's hammer.
There it is.
All right, and that is probably a good time for us to go ahead and take our first break of the night. So we will try to keep it short, 5-7 minutes, and we will be back to see where they go. What's going on? It's gonna be great. Everyone is fine. This is fun. All right. So, as we left off, Nico and Cordial had returned to the house. Viana is busy in the kitchen, and Cornelius and Agafi, I guess they're all Cordials, but Cornelius and Agafi are still in the workshop chatting away about who knows what. Zashri and Sambra are practicing with this new fancy warhammer.
Ready?
In the front room.
Ready? Go!
Like, okay,
Roll an
like
attack.
a little higher next time.
Okay.
Higher.
I kid. Okay. All right. So you guys come in the door and see them swinging this hammer around.
Oh yeah, swinging it.
Okay, so I know you guys haven't been here long enough to know all the rules, but we definitely are not allowed to play with that kind of stuff in the house because, well, I guess it's because the house is mostly made of glass, so maybe it doesn't matter right now, but I think it's still one of the rules.
Well, it
Mandy.
just seemed like the.
We
Mandy.
can go out on the back patio, like where
Right.
the herb garden is.
Okay.
I just kind of feel like my mom just watched me almost die, and I feel like I've broken a lot of house rules this morning with how we're not allowed to do like magic stuff, and also like there's probably a rule about like incurring the wrath of archdemons. I don't know, but I feel like maybe just being good for a little bit is probably yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
Also,
know,
your
dad
Disclaimer.
me. So, and he didn't say anything about rules.
And I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure
here's the thing about my dad.
we're all being
Yeah.
good, but maybe we
The
should be a
rules
little bit
apply to
more
him,
lawful.
But
The rules apply to Dad too. He's not the one who makes them. Mom makes them.
Oh.
And Dad sometimes follows them, and then he gets in trouble too. So
Right. Yeah, Mom wasn't there. It was just Dad.
it is a pretty cool hammer, though.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? It like glows and like Sambra, do the thing.
It kind of matches your eyes. That's so
They could
weird.
go like, yeah. You're like,
There it is.
that's cool, right?
That's so cool.
I know.
it looks really cool.
This long ass braid just blows gently in the wind where there is none.
So while we're out back and my parents are not around, she's just gonna kind of fill them in on the conversation with Ia about how we're like super wanted and the guild up there is not happy with us and yada yada yada. So she's gonna see what she can do about getting us something that's maybe a little bit more permanent for Scribe, but Mom's working on something too, so if Ia can't get something, Mom will at least get like something, you know. So that's handled for a bit. Ia said she'll talk to me in like maybe an hour. I don't know. So now the thing is, how the heck do we even get to your mom? Because obviously the first thing that we would do is just pour it into deep water.
Yeah.
But they'd probably try and kill us.
You mean the guild or Deepwater?
Well, I mean, last time we were in Deepwater, it was the whole town was looking for us, so I really don't know.
Right. How long ago was that?
Like a month or two.
Have
Probably
y'all,
longer, actually. It's probably been longer.
have y'all considered disguises?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we just look a little different. You know, like remember that beat thing that we did?
Oh yeah.
The beat
Oh my
thing
gosh.
worked really well.
I'm just saying we could do something like that.
I totally forgot that I had this darn thing. And out of her bag of holding or whatever, she would pull out her disguise kit. Maybe this is a good idea. We have to at least disguise ourselves as something. And I think some of us any of us other than me actually use magic to disguise us? I don't know.
I've dabbled, but I prefer the
Killed
art
somebody.
of theater.
Okay.
So
Well, okay.
the
Well.
thing about that is that I can't use magic to disguise myself, but I can use magic to find out who's doing that. And I think a lot of fiends can too. Can just like see through when it's magic. So probably the beats are actually even a better idea.
Again.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I've got a wide array here, so let me know. Do you want to go a little half elven, or what do you wanna? You let me know what you want to do, and we'll try and fix it up. And roll well if the DM makes me roll.
Are we gonna disguise ourselves as a pack of genasi?
Oh snap! What? Oh girl, I got you on the contouring. Here we go. All right. Yep. Right here. There we go.
So as you guys are doing this, Agafi walks out into the back. He's like wiping soot off of his face with a rag and kind of like cleaning his hands.
Oh,
hello, there you are.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. Prestidigitation to help him get the rest of it on.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's working with your father it's been wonderful, but you know, the mess is
But kind of messy.
incredibly. I mean, it's fine. I'm enjoying the work that we are doing. It's wonderful, but I mean that hammer, right?
Right? Look at it. Sambra, do the thing.
That is very impressive.
I know. It's wonderful.
And that's quite nice.
It's gonna be every time.
Um,
Every time she uses it. Just, be ready.
For flavor.
Uh-huh.
I heard you talking earlier about you have to travel somewhere. Yes?
Yeah, well, we're trying to get back to my family north of Deepwater, but Deepwater is the last place that we have a place we can transport to that we know of.
Of course. Well, going beyond the mountain, it is not somewhere that many people want to go.
Yeah.
But listen, your family has housed me now for quite a while, so if you need a ride, I can provide it.
Wait. Like a dragon ride?
Yeah. We've done it
I don't
before,
think
so
Miko
I can give you
has
that.
been on a dragon ride.
Miko has not been on a dragon. It was Tug.
Yes.
Well, wait.
Miko,
Because
you are
last
gonna
time,
be in for an awesome ride right now.
wait. Because
I don't
last
wanna
time
wait.
we did this, a bunch of demons tried to attack you, right?
Yes, but then they
was
knew
the
where I
dragon?
am. Now, it was like Wyvern Riders. At that point they knew where I am. You know, this time they don't know where I am. And also, listen,
Dragon.
your mother
Dragon.
would feel much
Dragon.
better if she knew that I was with you to keep you safe on this journey. I would do this for her. I am doing it for you, but I would do this for her.
That is very reasonable. My mother's a lovely woman.
She is. Her food is excellent.
She's the backbone of this society, really.
Mothers usually are. Listen,
Okay, for Mom, you can do this. But we gotta be really careful about not getting air ambushed by anybody.
How long do you think it'll take?
well, you say you are going over the mountains? I can actually tell you exactly how long that's going to take. Hold, please.
Hold,
So that is
I'm going to nerd out for a moment.
Yes.
Calculate the distance.
I can show you the world.
Well, if we get just past the mountains, it will take about 9 hours. If you want to go further than that, it takes a little longer, but to get just over the mountains, it will take about 9 hours. You can.
Yeah, I think we at least would want to get to the outpost there, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you give me some, like, I got a lot going on today. I'm gonna be fairly honest, but if you, like, tomorrow morning, I can scry on your mom and see, like, where she is, or have, like, a better idea of like at least the area that we're supposed to go to, and that might help. Or actually, you know what would be smarter than that is I could just send her a message and ask.
Yeah.
But we're talking, just so I'm clear here, we're talking about still porting into Deepwater and then going
No, we're going dragon back, man. Dragon
the
back.
whole time.
The whole way.
I can carry you
Okay.
the whole way. It is not actually that far for me.
Because he's awesome.
Okay, yeah, that sounds way safer. And then we don't have to explain to my mom that we're going back to Deepwater. She doesn't know that. Okay, never mind. The point is, yes, we would love that. Thank you.
Dragon ride. Dragon ride.
Well, yes, of course. Well, let me know when you are ready. I have to take at least a little bit of time to prepare, but yes, let me know, and we will fly up there, and I will probably come back once I am done because, well, I like it here. It is lovely.
Good
It's very
food.
warm. Yes, the food is excellent. Well, and I help Cornelius. You know, it is something to do in my advanced age. And he's gonna just kind of
Were
like
you like this
bow a
when you
little
were
bit.
our age?
Like
Were
what
things like this?
Super cooler.
things? What things? You mean people fighting, killing dragons, trying to take over the world?
Yeah.
There's always bad people. There's always people who want to do terrible things in the name of power. People who think that their way is the right way because they said so, and they want everyone to do things the way that they do them. And they think the only way to do that is to subjugate others. It's not right, but it happens a lot. It's unfortunate, but it is the reality of the nature of the beings, you know? We are
Well,
all
that's disheartening.
capable of... Well, we are all capable of terrible things, but I mean, look at you. Look at all of your friends. Look at all of us. You have done wonderful things. So,
I've done terrible things too.
listen.
Did you know that I boiled an archdemon alive in his own skin?
I mean, that actually doesn't sound that bad. Archdemons
That
don't
was pretty
tend to be
cool.
great
Actually.
people, so, you know, I'm not actually that worried about one less of them being on this, in this world.
No, I mean I
Well
had
said.
to. I'm just saying that. Anyway. Well, at least I'm glad that you think we're helping because sometimes it just feels like what's even the point if someone else is just gonna like do the same thing and try and take over the world part 7,000 and we're like just trying to stop part 69900 or whatever number it is.
Listen. Every small act of kindness provides some kind of relief to somebody. Even if you don't go on epic adventures and try to save the world, goodness is always welcome. And people need to be stopped when they are overstepping. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be the good in this world. Even if it's going to happen again. It's like when you clean your room, yeah? You can't just never clean it, because then you would be living in absolute filth. But it's still going to get dirty again. It's like showering, you know? Just because it's going to get dirty again doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it.
Okay, Cordial totally agrees with you. Jenna hasn't cleaned her room since she's been married. So
So that's where we're at. He's gonna just kind of like wipe his hands. Oh. I'm going to go and talk to your father again. Come and find me when you need me. Walks off.
okay.
Okay, well, that's great. Oh, another dragon ride with Grandpa. Oh, yes.
Okay, but really,
Grandpa
like,
Agatha.
this is real. We get to try. We're gonna ride on a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
With the wings.
Amazing. Yes.
Cool.
Miko, have you ever seen a dragon before?
I mean, just the blue one that when we because we yeah, I mean, but not like friendly. You friendly? You mean friendly dragon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No.
He's amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
He is also a blue dragon, but he's a very friendly one, and he is so cool about letting us ride with him. I mean, I was able to put my arms out without holding on at all.
Are we
So
talking about a
fun.
Gafy?
Uh-huh.
He's a silver dragon.
He's
Yeah, he's
I
silver.
thought he was blue. Sorry, silver dragon.
He
He'd
dragon.
probably be
What
Very
very,
friendly.
very
Yeah.
unsettled
Has some
by my
tarnish.
armor.
Yeah. He has some
Your
tarnish.
armor. That's right. Oh, okay. Well,
That's fine.
That's
that's
really cool.
right. Yes.
All right.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, did we ever we had like
Items
scales and stuff.
teeth and
Yeah. Zoshra has a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
We've been across an armorer.
Well,
Right.
you know, we have one. This is a city. There's all sorts of things. I mean, we're waiting for people to get in touch with us, and I'm not going anywhere until I get all my spells back, and I got a lot of prep that I need to do for those, and
We could try.
Do you
I mean,
mean
yeah,
you're
dude,
turning
you're-
this into a shopping trip?
Vanessa's like, oh look, so surprised.
Oh no. Damn it. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I put it into my own. I did not put it in my inventory, but it was like something like 11. I don't
Enough
like
remember.
10
blue
teeth.
dragon hide for a shirt and 10 dragon teeth.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
Okay.
it is.
All right. Can we venture out and look for that here?
Sure.
All right.
Who is going? Everybody,
Zoshra
or
for sure.
I
I
mean, we could make a girl's day of it.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Miko, we're going.
Why do I, this?
Cue the 80s music. Yeah, the
Yeah.
starburst scene transition.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a mall.
Are you ready for a montage? Even
Right.
if we had a
Shopping montage.
Oh my gosh. And the teeth will look so cool. It's like a necklace, like a barbarian
Yeah.
necklace going on.
Or it could
with
be
the
like spikes on
scales
the
and
armor even. It could be like sparks on spikes on the shirt. Like
Yes. Metal. Ah.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, I mean, Cordial lives here. She's able to find an armor easily enough. Not a problem at all.
Okay.
So you go to, you guys go to the armor. What do you want to do? What are you asking for?
Okay, so we have enough scales here for a shirt, and then we have these 10 teeth, which would be really cool. Maybe like as a part of the armor, like a part of the
Yeah,
shirt.
like a scale mail armor.
Yeah,
would be an
scale mail
upgrade for
armor
you,
with
wouldn't it?
like really cool
So-
like teeth, like
First off, I'm 100% for the aesthetic. Second, however, from a meta perspective, Zoshri can't wear armor because she's a barbarian.
That's a good point.
So maybe something that we could do instead, and pretend we have like a super long drawn out conversation at Fantasy Starbucks where we like decide what we're doing these things. But what we might could consider instead of having one big thing for someone is maybe all of us have like matching bracers or something.
Ooh, that'd be
could give
cool.
All of us a little boost rather than having one
Yes.
person get a big boost. And then we would have like matching stuff,
Okay, that'd be awesome.
if that's how
Okay.
that works.
Yeah, you're
Sure.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that monks and barbarians can still use smaller things like braces.
They can.
Bracers.
Yeah. As long as they're not wearing like legit armor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I had totally
All
forgotten
right.
about that.
So the dragon teeth are worth about 10 gold apiece.
Okay.
In order to manufacture these, you're probably looking at about 200 gold for the lot. So would you like to sell the teeth in order to make these? I don't know if you need the teeth as part of the bracer, or if you would like to just keep the teeth.
Yeah,
for...
no, it's almost like a mother of pearl situation where to be able to make the bracers, you need to like power saw the heck out of, just to chip them down in a certain way to be wearable anyway, I'm thinking. So like or if
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Is there any... This world gets magic, like arcane magic from dragons. Is there any inherent magic or advantage or anything like that for having the teeth on there, or for having that ivory inlay on them? Or is it just like...
Because I don't know, what is our gold
because,
situation like?
So somebody had the gig bag that has money in it, and I don't know who was keeping track of that, but it doesn't seem like anybody was.
Zashri technically is holding it, but I do not actually have it.
Yeah, because you guys got a bunch of gold at some point, and I don't think anyone has it in their inventory.
Oh no, Katie, you don't have it?
I don't have it in my like actual like D&D Beyond inventory, no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
So I don't know how much gold you guys have. I know that you have a decent amount.
Gotcha.
But it is up to you. Somebody roll me a d4.
I also still have a bunch of rough gems from the purple worm. We used one as a decoy for the necrotic thingies, but I have a bunch of other ones. So if we're just looking for inlay or any sort of like spell focus or something like that, we can use some of the rough gems that we have. It doesn't necessarily need to be the teeth. So that's, or we can also put those forward as payment because gems are gems.
Yes. So I will say that you guys would know that like the scales, just having the scales themselves is going to be like, it would be redundant to have the tooth and the scale in there. So you can, I mean, if you want for aesthetic purposes to have the teeth in there, that's totally fine, but it would not necessarily like boost anything additionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think we sell them.
Yeah. So that we have 10 dragon teeth. So if they're worth 10 gold apiece, that's half the cost already right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's helpful.
Very good. Nice.
So you guys still need 100 gold to get these suckers made. And the guy's basically like, I can start on these for 100 gold, but you'll have to pay the rest when you come pick them up.
Okay.
Okay. And how long will it take?
Tomorrow morning. It's not hard.
All right.
Nice.
I bet anybody who actually makes clothing or armor like dies a little bit inside every time someone says that in game, because it is absolutely not true.
But it's magic. It's magic.
I was gonna say, but there's magic. Like
it's magic.
Magic.
Everything takes less time than it should. Like mending hundreds of windows in a store,
I know, right?
Correct. By yourself, only one person, right?
Exactly.
Sambra's got can contribute 10 to start. That's all I have in my personal gold, but yeah, that's
Yeah, all I have is 10 too.
Well, here's what I would like to do next. I would like to go to I guess it's just a jeweler, but someone who does like gem things. And basically get all the various gems and diamonds and stuff that we have evaluated. And I would like to basically just sell all of it, except I want to pull out, because we have kind of an assortment of all sorts of stuff, right?
Yep.
So I would like to pull out something red, like ruby-like, something opal-like, something diamond-like, and if there is anything... Pink diamonds exist in the real world, so I'm assuming that like kind of represents us for. I'd like to hold those aside and instead ask for the jeweler if they can cut them smaller, and then I would like to bring those back to the smith so that we have like little like maybe over buttons or something that are like represent us. But everything else, sell them for whatever it's worth.
Okay. So for the total, you get 523 gold for all of those gems.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. It was a lot of gems.
Okay.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been holding on to them for quite a while.
All right.
So I will put
All right.
423 into my thing, and then just assume that one of that 100 it pays off the rest of the bracers. So
All right. Sounds
when
good.
we get our bracers back, they'll have like tiny, little like
inlays.
one for each of us, like little friendship things.
Nice.
All right. Awesome. So are you guys just heading back to the house after that?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to do.
Mm-hmm. And we can talk maybe like on our next break or whatever about whatever kind of bonus the bracers would give us, but
Sure.
we got magic.
So you head back to the house.
So cool.
Yeah. All right, so you head back to the house. When you enter, Viana is coming in, and she's coming out of the kitchen and sees you. She's like, "Oh, come here, sweetie. I have something for you."
Oh, hi, Mom. What's up?
Well, this should do it. And she holds out a honey pot sized jar of clear liquid. If you take a teaspoon of this, it should protect you from scrying for 24 hours at a time.
Okay, that's super helpful.
She rolled a 24 with the advantage on her intelligence check to make
Wow, with that enhanced ability. Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like, oh, the other one was an 8.
Whoa.
So
We will take
Nice.
the 24.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how many uses about is in the little honey pot?
there are 10 uses in the honey pot.
10
Wow.
uses. Okay,
Nice.
good to know. I have it in my inventory now.
10 days of anti-scry.
That's
Well,
phenomenal.
each of us have to have a tablespoon.
Okay.
So it'll be like
So-
2-ish days for everyone. If
For
you wanted
everyone.
to do that.
But I think, didn't we discover that they were only scrying on Sambra, or is that...
They are only scrying on Sambra, but Cordial understands how scrying works and that once you see someone, you can scry on them. So if it were a situation where scrying on Sambra failed all the time, they would just start scrying on us too.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Guess that's exactly what Cordial would do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn it.
Oh, did you not?
That was my plan.
Dang it!
Jerk.
That was exactly my plan. Was like, well, if they make Sambra like invisible to the sky, I'll just scry on somebody else.
Yeah,
Whatever.
well, like, Cordial's familiar with the spell. She uses this, so she would, like... She's
Yeah,
like,
no, it
well,
does.
I
It
mean,
makes
that's
sense.
that's how I would do it.
Yeah, it
Hell,
totally
if I
makes
knew
sense.
what your
It's just
dad looked like,
hilarious.
I'd be trying to talk to him too.
It was just hilarious because I was like, oh yeah, that was exactly what I was gonna do. All right, cool.
And I saw you try to trick me with them 10 uses that's not divisible by 4. But I got you.
Yo, Courtney is on fire tonight.
All right, guys. So it's probably getting a little late at this point. You guys have done a lot today.
Mhm.
So it's probably like 8 or 9 at night by this point. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before probably tucking in for the night, I assume, because everybody's a little fucked up.
Yeah, okay, can I just do the hammer like a couple more times? Like, it's so cool.
Okay, I'm kind of sleepy, but we're
Okay,
gonna
this
do
is
this
just like one or two more times, okay? Okay.
One more time. Okay.
Yeah,
here
do
we
the
go.
thing. Do the
And
thing.
sorry, so for reference, did you guys take some of this already?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no, not yet.
But we should.
I guess we should. First thing
It's
we
up to
come
you. You
home.
guys do what you want to do.
How long does it last?
It lasts for 24 hours each. Okay, so here's my thoughts on this.
Okay.
They just attacked us here. They already know where we
No,
are.
we're here. Yeah, they know we're here.
So I would rather save it until we start
Somewhere
going
new.
where we're going, because then
Yeah.
they
Okay.
can't track us while we're
I don't
doing
know where
this
we
thing.
are. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And now.
Okay. More importantly. Ah!
Sashi.
Da-da-da.
Okay, I think Sambra would pull Zashi to the side and say, just before, like, we're packing up our stuff, we're getting ready to, get to bed, and I think Sambra would be like, Zashi, do you think that, after all of this is said and done, do you think that it would be okay for me to come visit your mom's place? Because, like, my whole idea about leaving home in the first place was just to see the world and explore, and I think after all this, as much as I love my family, and there'll be parties and street parties, and yeah, well, you've seen how my family can get down, I feel like going to your mom's place might actually be, like, kind of nice and peaceful. Do you think
really
she'd be okay?
nice. Oh yeah, I think you're always gonna be welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think we're family now, right?
Oh, of course we are.
Yeah, just like pull her in for a big hug, like we're family now. You're always welcome. You're always welcome with
We
me.
literally just spent $200 on matching friendship bracers. so-
literally.
And I forgot how strong that you are.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
My bad. I get excited sometimes.
It's okay.
Yeah. You okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Too bad.
Okay.
I would like, actually, before we go to bed, just, I think that after dinner, they all kind of, like, curl up in the living room, like, around the fireplace, and just have a night where they can just be, because we're all, like, young adults, right? We're in, like, our 20s, as far as I know. Just, like, be, right? Just, like, sit down with everybody in the room and talk about, like, yeah, and then we taught her cousin how to play cards, and he lost his shirt, and just, like, like, telling stories and being silly and, like, having hot chocolate and just, like, having a day to live.
For a minute, yeah.
I think we just have a day where we can just pretend that nobody's trying to kill us, and we just sit and talk.
Unless someone is, in which case it's about to happen, I guess.
Well, Sambra would definitely ask Cordy, what are you going to do about your tattoo? Like, are you going to keep it? Or maybe get, like, an upgraded tattoo that kind of, you know how some people kind of get another tattoo over the one that they really don't want anymore?
Are we all
asking
asking this
tattoo
in front of my parents?
Yeah. What if we all get a tattoo that's like the same somewhere? Are her
Your mother
parents
ignores
there?
it. She doesn't.
No, I thought
Typical
we
mom
were
shit.
already,
Like, no, we're just not gonna
I thought we
deal
were,
with that.
Yeah, no, I thought we were in the friend circle, like, by ourselves by then. I didn't
I thought we
know.
were too.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was considering the situation, like, after dinner, like, everybody's downstairs just chatting. I didn't realize you thought it was just us. Yeah.
I thought it was just us too.
Because, like, I don't think anybody would have a problem with the tattoo, like, because it's a tattoo, but the reason that Cordy has a tattoo is because she's, like, part of a hidden secret society that she hasn't, like, talked to her parents about, so.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, this tattoo that has to do with the secret, the thing. Yeah, you know that one. So, like, her parents do not know about it.
Okay. Right. No, that's why I thought that we were by ourselves.
Me
If we
too.
were by
Okay,
ourselves,
okay.
I would have asked that.
I
But
was like,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
nobody's
Sambra.
like, even if your parents are around, they're not really paying attention to you guys. They're not. They're doing their own
Like,
thing.
if I
hanging
knew
out,
they were around, I
talking.
would kind of be like, you know, either we would have
Surreptitious about it.
either we
You
would
know?
have this conversation only in our heads or something. You know what I mean? Like, I would be totally
Mhm.
discreet about it.
What if we all got like a tattoo that was like the same tattoo, and like you could cover up the other one with it?
Well, so that's kind of complicated. And she like kind of pulls her shirt to the side, and the tattoo it actually looks a whole lot like the gem that's right by Vanessa's name on the overlay right now. It's like a ruby heart sort of situation. Instead of the horns, it's got like more like ornate kind of like curlies around it. But this is a magical tattoo, so it has sort of like a sparkle situation when it moves, like it's got that, because this is how you tell if you're actually in the souls or not. Well, I don't think you just getting a tattoo would be exactly like this one, but the other thing is I don't think that you really want to impersonate someone from the souls. That's not a great idea.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, it's not like nobody else gets hearts, though. I don't know. I feel like,
well, not like these ones. These ones, and then she touches it, and it like flashes like actual ruby does, like with actual gold around it.
Ooh.
Like does not look like ink. And she's like, yeah, these ones are kind of special.
Wow.
I mean, what if we make it like really obvious that it's not the same thing? Like, and Miko's gonna kind of like take out a pen and paper and like draw that same heart, but then be like,
oh shit, did Allie drop for other people?
I still have
No.
her.
I have her.
No, got her.
She's still on the overlay.
It's just me.
Yep.
All right, that's fine.
It's
Go
only
on.
you, DM.
Go on.
Go
I
on.
heard it only. No, she only dropped out for like the audio dropped out for like half a second for me. I just didn't hear all of what you said.
cool. And she's like, but like, you know, tiefling, so, and she puts horns on it, but then she looks at Zashri and she's like, but also, and draws some wings on it.
Oh, snap.
I think that is a really cute look.
I like
And if
it.
I'm honest, I've been thinking a lot about, well, I mean, y'all were talking earlier about what we're going to do after this and what things are going to be like and what you want and everything. And obviously I want to come back here and run the shop with my parents. That's the whole reason that I left, was just to get new recipes and make connections with people about the shop. Like, this is where I want to be. But the souls are not what I thought they were.
Did we establish that the souls can actually track you through that tattoo as well?
No, it's not a tracking thing. It's just so that you know who's actually in and who's not, like when you're interacting with other people in other guilds. So like she also has like her rank is on the bottom of it and stuff like that. Like it's your ID card. It's not a tracker.
Well, here's a question for you then. So, after we finish what we need to do, would they have a problem with you if somebody, say, dispelled magic on it? Can anybody dispel magic on it, or do you even know?
Well, I have no idea, but if I'm being very honest, I've thought real hard about what I want to do after we're done with all this stuff, and the answer is I want to fix them. I don't want to leave. I want it to be the organization that I was told it was when I joined. And apparently we do a lot of stealing and embezzling and stuff. And, you know, all these things that we take, they're from other people. I mean, these are bits of dragon. That's like your grandma that someone's digging up and taking halfway around the world for money. And that's not okay. And I know not everything has like super cultural significance, but it's not right to just take these things from people. And we just do it because we think that money's the most important thing, and it's not. And you end up with whole academies blown up over it. So I want to fix it. And I want to make it so that they give all those things back. And it's probably going to take a long time, and it's probably going to be hard, but I want to see the souls as what they're supposed to be. Well, what I thought they were, rather than what they are now. So I don't want to lose my tattoo. I want to change what it means.
Yeah. And, that's something we could help with, though.
I'm going to need
Definitely.
lemon, too, I think.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a long time, but it's going to be worth it.
Sambra holds both sides of Cordy's face and says, you know what? If anybody can do it, I know you can. All right.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do before bedtime? Okay.
Nico's
So
just
you
gonna
guys.
play guitar. That's it.
Oh, just like play the
So
guitar to everybody as they go to sleep.
Yeah, she's gonna
All
stay up a little later so that lullaby. She's casting
Aw.
lullaby. That's what we're doing.
Aw.
I have it, I think.
Oh.
If not, I'm freaking ritual casting it. I don't care.
It's fine. Yeah, you
That's
cast
fair.
lullaby. Everybody finds their way to a nice, deep sleep. A much, you're a very well-deserved long rest.
Yes, I can push the button.
Thank God.
Thank you, DM.
Goodbye,
So-
exhaustion.
A couple of things happen. Cordial. And after like 2 hours, you are shaken awake by Ia, who looks at you and is like, well, hi, I'm sorry. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I couldn't find anything.
Okay, are you in my room right now?
Yeah, okay, listen. So I did a lot of thinking, and I don't want to be here anymore. Can I come with you?
Okay, pause. And she's like sitting up and rubbing her eyes.
Okay, well, we're all there, right? I mean, but we're sleeping.
You guys are all sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of you have high enough passive perception. That
Yeah,
you would
probably
wake
not.
up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, because she's sneaky, she roguey.
She's very
Yeah.
sneaky. She was being very quiet.
Okay, I am not against that offhand. I have some questions for you. First of all being, where do you think we're going?
I don't know. I just don't want to be here anymore. You're right. Listen, I talked to a bunch of people and like I know that things are not going well and that like we're into some really shady shit. But now, you came back and you talked to me and like you're right. And I kind of wanted to get out anyway because I was having a lot of second thoughts, but I thought that maybe I could make something of myself, but I don't want to do it like this. I don't want to be here.
Okay. Listen, I had this idea, and she's basically going to fill her in on exactly what she just told everybody else for what she thinks she would like to do with the souls after they get back.
Mhm.
I'm going to be real, I don't know where we're going. We're going over a mountain to talk to a prophetess, and then after that we're probably going to hell to try and deal with an archdemon, and while we're in hell, if we find Tiamat, we're probably going to have to deal with Tiamat. So I'm going to be, again, very just candid here, that I don't even know if I'm going to super live that long, if we're just, having this conversation. And it's been quite a time, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I don't know if coming with us is the best idea, but I'm not going to stop you if you think that's what you want to do. But if you ask me, what I think you'd be really good at is getting together a bunch of people and getting ready so that we can clean house. when it's
All right,
time for the souls.
roll persuasion.
Yeah. And I get advantage. I don't think I've ever lied to her.
I don't think so.
That's a 22.
All right. So she kind of looks at you, and she looks like, now that you can see her face, she definitely looks a little bit afraid. But she looks at you and she's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
You know all these people, and you know how everything works, and you know all the social structure, and you know where we put things, and you know how everything goes. You can help set this up. You can be part of something new. You don't have to do what they do anymore.
Yeah, I can. Okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna go home. Please be safe.
Yeah, you too. Call me if you need me, and we'll come.
Okay. She's gonna give you a big hug and then skedaddle. And you fall right back asleep. No issues. Sambra, can you make me a wisdom save?
Okay.
Literally, why bother? This is just for show. Just showing off that you have the spell slots.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, and I'm going to use my advantage, please. That's much better.
We have like 1 million advantages.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because the first roll was a 2 on the die. The second one was a 15. Much better. So 15. Hopefully saves.
Okay. So as you are sleeping, you start to see this little ball of light just kind of hovering. And it feels like you're just in a dark room, and there's this ball of light that is just kind of like floating gently in front of you. And it starts to float a little bit closer. And you hear, "Hello."
Did you just talk? What, am I dreaming right now?
Yes. But I'm here because I need your help.
Oh my god, this is Navi from Link.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, listen.
Oh god. Okay, I don't know if I can trust you. DM, can I roll in the middle of a dream?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
I would like to, please. That is an insight. That's pretty good. Well, it's a 12.
12.
I'm not gonna waste.
I mean, it's a ball of light, but it seems, in your experiences in life, things that are bright balls of light tend to be pretty good.
Okay. Sure. But what is it that you need help with?
Well, I heard that you were in some trouble with the dragon goddess Tiamat, and, well, I've been looking for some help in taking her off of the playing field because she is, well, my sister, and, honestly, she's trying to kill me, so I need some people.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sister drama, you say?
What's the right? I can relate to the whole sister drama thing. What's your name?
My name is Ephanon.
Zephanon. Okay. Right. Writing down the very first note that I'm making this entire campaign already. Zephanon. Well, I'll tell on myself in a minute. Trust. So, wow. Okay, Zephanon. Well, what can I do for you? I mean, I'm already trying to outrun her gaze as it is right now. I don't know if I can help, but I'll try.
Well, I really just need you to go ahead and do your best.
And the light suddenly rushes into your chest, and you feel this like warm burst of energy. And you like look at your hands, and they glow for a split second. and you sort of jerk awake.
What? Oh, and is everybody else still like sleeping around me? Like nobody else woke up?
Everything seems very normal.
Okay. And probably just in my own mind, I'm thinking, as long as this doesn't turn into like a dream within a dream thing. Oh, no more of Cordy's chocolates right before bed. Oh my gosh. Actually, are my hands still glowing at all, or like?
Go ahead, make a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, that's 15.
15. There's a very faint glow that sort of pulses for just a second and fades.
But like no other like aftertaste, like nausea, vomiting. Let's run through all the symptoms. may include symptoms.
Heartburn, indigestion.
You know, feeling a little icky because your alignment is now slightly shifted. Okay, fine. All right.
No, you're good.
Got it. I will do my best to. I'll probably stay up for like at least another 10-15 minutes, but I'm so exhausted from the day, I'll probably conk back out to sleep if I can.
Okay. All right. Other than that, you guys wake up the next morning pretty early because you guys ended up going to bed pretty early. So even though you get like 10 hours of sleep, it's still pretty early in the morning, like 8, 9 o'clock, which isn't actually that early in the morning. Average time. So is actually, no, you know what? That's probably a good place to go ahead and end the session for today, because I think if we keep going, we're going to end up going pretty late.
I would like to ask the group at least one thing. Have you guys ever heard of somebody called Zephanon? Ring any bells?
Jenna, am pretty sure that this is the good patron that Maggie had. But I don't remember, because this was literally when we started in 2020, if Maggie had talked to us, the characters, about this.
About it,
I feel
yeah.
like she did a little bit, but I don't know if Cordial
Honestly,
would, or any of us, yeah.
I will have everybody, except for Sambra, roll a history check for me.
Okay. This
Perfect.
is bound to be great.
So great at history.
It's the best.
You guys have advantages if you want to use them.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's not bad for Zashri.
Pretty good.
That's a 15.
With a -1 on it, yeah.
Yeah.
An 8. I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna use an advantage. I'm just gonna say that Cordial's distracted because she got woken up by Ia.
And what did Miko get?
14.
14? Okay. So Zashri, you actually do remember, like very, very vaguely, when Maggie had tried to take the necklace and run. She had talked about how, like, there was a patron, her patron currently was Zathanon, and how in the past it had not been. Yeah. So it's like very vague. But you definitely remember
she'll
that name.
just like sit up and like rub her eyes like blearily and be like, Zaphanon, wasn't that Maggie's? Haven't I heard that name before?
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh.
It seems like it's someone that's wanting to help us this whole time.
Oh man, I wish I had remembered that. I would have asked them how Maggie's doing. Dang it. Well,
you probably still can if they're your patron, or whatever.
I mean, I don't know that they're mine per se, but wow. That's
yeah.
That we could use all the help that we can get. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, Cordy, I need bacon.
Okay, I'm getting up.
All right.
And you see her like still in bed for a bit, not getting up. And then eventually,
Yeah, I'm definitely getting up soon.
Cover. Yeah. Over the
For
head.
And then the last thing, so you guys do pick up your bracers. You're going to treat them like bracers of defense, which gives you a +1 bonus to your AC.
Ooh, that's good.
And you guys are all, unfortunately for Miko, this isn't going to do as much. You still get that +1 bonus, the bracers of defense, but you already have resistance to lightning damage because of your armor, and now all of you will have resistance to lightning damage because of your bracers.
Nice. Thank
Nice.
you, DM.
You guys did a real smart thing with that. That was very, very smart.
It wasn't me. I feel like it was definitely
You guys did real
Jenna.
smart.
I was just
Yeah, you
waiting
guys-
for us to spend all this money to make armor, and then Vanessa be like, "Hey, by the way, guess what? If you wear
Yeah.
the armor, you can't be a barbarian." And then I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You were like, wait a minute. I was
You
like,
know,
oh,
I was
hey,
like,
I can't like
oh.
use armor. Damn it.
Dang it.
I mean, you guys, you figured it out though. You did a good thing. All right, and so we will go ahead and pick up there. I assume you guys like have breakfast or whatever, so we'll probably pick up with you guys lifting off to go and visit Zashri's family.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you all had fun. I had so much fun. I love this. This is fantastic. All right, cool. So, really quickly, before we sign off, what are people doing? Share, you're next to me on my screen, so I'm gonna...
Okay, hey there, Cher here, aka That Gamer Cher here on Twitch. I am one of the ladies of D&D, and besides this game, you will also find me over on the Nerdlandia G channel on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. as your bombastic barbarian Cole. And I am still in the process of putting together my own homebrew D&D 5e campaign, which will be streamed later on this year. Stay tuned to my socials at That Gamer Share.
All right, and Allie, you're next to me on my screen. You go next.
Awesome. Hey guys, I'm Allie Capone, at Allie_Capone, CAPWN on all socials. So this Tuesday, I'm really excited to be part of a mini series over on Eric Frankhouse Presents, where we will be playing Death in Space, which has just been published. Been published by Free League. So tune in. That's going to be Tuesday at 8 Central Standard Time to get a sneak peek at this insane game system. We are rolling characters on stream, and this thing's going to be intense.
Ooh.
So think like Morkborg, but even more death and in space.
More Borg?
So that will be
Okay.
going on for a while. Y'all can also catch me out at PAX East this year. I'll be working for Norse Foundry. And then in June, we will be launching our Ladies of Lake mini-series over here on Ladies of D&D using the Lasers and Liches system. So go ahead, follow our socials. We'll be releasing a teaser trailer soon, very soon. I'm excited to play that one.
Oh my gosh, gonna be so cool. So excited. Jenna, what you got?
I am Jenna. I'm also one of the ladies of D&D. You can tell by how that I am here. Recently? Yes, that was English. Recently, I haven't been doing as much streaming, and I'm starting to do a lot more of our background stuff. And we've got a lot of things coming up. So I'm doing art and overlays, and we might be getting some new Bean Dip emotes on the channel soon.
Bean dip.
Yeah.
As a treat. So I've been doing a lot of background stuff for us, and I have maybe another project or two that's not related to LD&D that I can't talk about yet. So for the moment, I don't really have too much for you. But I am still working on my Siren Squad game. So if you're interested in Rainbow Mermaids and or secret missions, secret agents, and or adorable ocean animals and ocean puns, then you should probably check out my game, because that's the whole thing right there.
Yay! And I am Vanessa. I have been your GM for this evening. You can catch me on Wednesdays at 10 a.m.-ish here for my morning show, Morning Initiative, where I sit and drink coffee and talk to chat about all things TTRPG. On Saturdays, every other Saturday, we are playing 12 Occult Eye right here at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We had a crazy session yesterday. Oh my god. I tell you what, man, Amelia is like, so Amelia GMs the game. She also helped create it, and she is just like, oof, it's intense. It's awesome. So Cher and I play witch and her demon, respectively, who are trying to figure out why this person has disappeared and what are all these archwitches coming to, or grand witches coming to town for? What's going on? It's awesome. So we are off this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after we will be back. Stay tuned to socials. We always post about when we're going live. With that, definitely recommend it. It's fantastic. And then here with Bells, every Sunday except for this month, I believe we are not going to be here the third and the fourth Sunday because the fourth Sunday is PAX? Gen Con? PAX. Yeah.
PAX East.
So, yeah, everyone will be enjoying that and having fun there, and will not have time for Tiefling Girl Squad, which is fine. I mean, if I could go, I would 100% go also. So, I'm not jealous. No, it's going to be awesome. So, we will be back next week, and then after that, we will return on May 1st? Whenever that is.
May the 4th be with us?
Is it May the 4th?
We hope.
Whichever one is probably Sunday, tune in on Sunday, and that's when
tune in on that Sunday, and we'll post everything on socials too. And I would also, I also want to tell everybody about our first charity stream of the year, which is happening on May 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We are doing a charity stream with the Monster of the Week system, run by yours truly. That it will be benefiting Equality Texas, which is an organization that is in Texas that works with queer and specifically transgender youth now. They do a lot of political work to try to help change the system, as it were, because we all know what's going on in Texas right now. I could wax, anger about it for hours, but I won't. So it's really, really excited to do that. Really looking forward to raising some money for this awesome charity. So that is May 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We will be having some cast announcements soon. Yeah.
Speaking of cast announcements, do we want to announce Nightbane?
Yeah.
So later this month, we will be having a guest GM joining to DM a mini series of Nightbane. So that will be called Last Train Out. We've got a freaking rock star cast lined up for that. If I remember correctly, we have Aki, we have Ned from the Goons, we have Kelly from EFP, we have Scott from Random Encounters Guild, and we have Hey Halo all joining, and it will be GM'd by Kev from Random Encounters Guild as well. And it's looking, guys, I'm just lurking, listening to character creation, and it seems like it's going to be a bonkers good time. So I am super stoked on that.
If you've ever watched The Matrix and then went, man, this needs more vampires in it. You're probably gonna love this one.
Wow. What a visual.
Nice. Awesome.
And then did you talk about your Wednesday morning game? Or show?
I did.
Okay.
I did remember that this time.
She did that first, actually, surprisingly.
Okay. Yeah, I was very proud of myself. All right, and with that, we are going to go ahead and raid Gnome Anne. Everybody stick around, show them some love, and we will hopefully see you back next week if we don't see you sooner. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.